Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Goyard.
Goyard.
Goyard. Wait, where are we? Remember this background?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Mike and I'm a fashion freak, a Goyard geek, a luxury lover, a Shabahashi shithead, and Goyard geek, a Goyard geek, a Shakshi.
Today, we're going to be doing a quick Goyard price update, part whatever. Per request of a comment, Goyard prices for... I did a whole video about Goyard prices for their 3 most popular tote bags, and I did a whole video last year, and then I did a follow-up video this year in February when they did a price increase in January. So this is going to be updated prices. This video is prices for all their SLGs that I could get. So this is going to be an updated price video for April 2023, current Goyard prices for SLGs, wallets, card holders in the US versus France. So the US price versus France price, the price difference, which is not as much as the bags, but it still is somewhat significant. So this video is gonna be that, plus a little bit of an update, just life update, which we'll start with the life update and then we'll do the prices. But I know it was requested you guys wanted to know the prices for Goyard. So especially for their SLGs, they're more entry level things. So I'm delivering, I hope. Okay, so if that's what you're interested in, please stick around, please smash that like button, please consider subscribing, and keep on watching, okay? Before I get into it, I would love to know if you guys have any of these items and what price you bought it at and when, what year and what price you bought it at. Because funnily enough, for example, the saint-sulpice, I looked through my purchases. I got one in 2016, I got one in 2014, 2016, 2018, 2019. The price went up and then it went down and then I think it went up again, or then they equalized it, but like they did bring it down at one point. So they do kind of like, so I would love to hear when you got it, if you got it, whatever SLG you have, what price you got it, if you can remember, or if you bought it secondhand, how much you bought it secondhand for, which is probably way more than the actual price. But what you bought it for, when you bought it, and what it is, I would love to hear in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the comments below. Quick preface. Well, first of all, guys, hey, wait, oh, where are we? We're back here. So I'm back at my other place where I am actually doing a remodel of this place right now. But as I mentioned, and this is just a really brief update, as I mentioned before, I've been so paranoid and weird about my stuff and keeping it all in one place, and because my stuff was stolen twice now, so I'm being a little more cautious and serious and keeping my things, not showing everything anymore and not keeping everything in the same location, keeping them kind of a little spread out. So I have some stuff here, some stuff in my other place, some stuff in other places that I'm not gonna mention. Okay. So my point is, we're here at my other place where I'm doing a remodel right now, and that's why some of my bags are here that I haven't been using these months. I've kind of retired her for a bit because she's starting to crack a little bit and kind of get wear in the corners and cracks, so I'm giving her a beat. Also, I'm going to do a video about the wear and tear on her. My most used Goyard bag. This I don't think I've ever talked about because I got it before I started this channel. This is my Fendi backpack, which I love. Also, never talked about, which I'm not using right now. But I'm going to use this week because I'm going to a bunch of events, and I brought this to take some events, and then I'm gonna leave it here. Anyway, so that's my quick update. So Goyard prices. So Goyard prices, as I've mentioned before, and this is just a recap for anyone that's new or never been here before. If you are new and you're interested in any of this stuff, especially Goyard, Hermes, anything that I talk about in these videos, and a little bit of fun and flirt, and a little bit of me being wacky in my obsession with luxury, please consider subscribing. Please just go on down to the bottom, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. I do talk a lot about Goyard, a lot about Hermes, Chanel, and whatever else you guys want to talk about, and unboxing reviews, things of those natures. Wear and tear, what fits my bag, updates, luxury updates, limited edition launches, things like that. So anyway, so Goyard prices for things like Goyard. So Goyard prices are famously, you cannot get them online. Just a quick recap about Goyard if you're new. Goyard, you can't buy online, you can't e-commerce, you can't get their prices online. They don't list them anywhere. You usually just get them in the store, or if you have an SA connection, you can get them. If you have a sales associate that you talk to, or have bought from before, you can get them, or you can do some research, but they're not usually very readily given. So I'm trying to help you guys so you know to make an informed decision about buying, if you want to buy it from the store or if you want to buy resale, because for the most part, resale Goyard is usually over retail because nobody knows what the price is, and so people can charge whatever they want to charge, or they can say whatever. There's no gauge, and so the market resale value is always higher than the in-store retail value for the most part, especially for something new, brand new. Even used ones though usually go higher than retail, especially for the bag. Wallets, SLGs, not as much because the margin between what it costs and what people are selling for is not that much higher. Also, the margin between, my last video was about the totes and how you can save a couple hundred to a couple $1,000 to over $1,000 on the totes, depending on which size, which color, which style, between the US and France. So I'm going to do that here too. I'm going to talk about the US versus France prices for the Goyard SLGs. But like I said, it's not as big of a gap, like not worth going all the way a trip to France for getting one SLG or two SLGs. And you can only get 3 a year 5 items max, 2 bags, 5 items max, up to 3 SLGs and up to 4 bags. But you know, you can't do both of those. So you can get up to 4 bags and then you get 1 SLG, or you can get 3 SLGs, but then you can only get 2 bags. And you can only get 2 St. Louis and then 2 other bags. That's your total 5 for Goyard. So anyway, let's just get into the prices. So yeah, I'm gonna go through the prices of what they are in the US versus France, and then like what you would get back in the VAT and conversion. Right now, April 2023, the US, the dollar is about 1.11 to the euro, so it's pretty much, it's gone up, unfortunately, so it's pretty much the same that you're gonna get back in the VAT, because you get back 10 to 12% in the VAT, but you're going up 11% to convert. I'm gonna just say basically you convert up, so like $400 would be 440, but then you're gonna convert it back to 400 basically, roughly. So I'm just gonna say the actual euro price is gonna be the same as the dollar pricing compared to that, just for ease of understanding. A few dollars here and there might be different, but okay. So let's start with, so Goyard has 1 card holder, then 1 card wallet, or 2 card wallets. So the card holder is saint-sulpice, and the Saint-Marc and the saint-pierre are the card wallets. And they have like 4 or 5 different wallets, foldable wallets. And they have the Victoire Wallet, then they have an insert for it, then they have another wallet that I can't remember the name of. Oh, the Saint Florentin wallet. Then they also have like long wallets as well. So I'm gonna do everything that I have, that I was able to get for you guys. I'm just gonna read these off because, okay, so we'll start with, so I'm gonna go from smallest item to largest item. Okay, so the saint-sulpice card holder, which is just the card holder with 2 slots, and I don't have any of them here because they're all in my other place, but 2 slots, 2 card slots on each side and 1 in the middle, is 350 euros in France currently. So let's say that's about 385 after the VAT, and then back to 350 roughly. I mean, I can do that calculation just to confirm it, but 350 times 1.11 would end up being $388.50 times 0.9, because it's 0.88, but you usually get, there's a conversion and they give you a fee for changing it back from euros to dollars again. So you usually get 10%, so 349. So 349.65. So basically 350. We're just gonna say 350 for the saint-sulpice card wallet in France. Now in the US it's 450. So 450 plus tax is 495. So it's 500. So 350 versus 500. So $150 savings on the saint-sulpice card wallet. 350 versus 500. Okay. Next we'll do the Saint-Marc, which is this like long flap, like a little wallet, like a compact, like the pocket Louis Vuitton pocket organizer. It's a long wallet like this that's compact and opens this way, but very thin. So the Saint-Marc just has 1 card holder and then like a ID kind of one with a little circle cut out. So in France, the Saint-Marc is 560 euros, so $560. In the US, the Saint-Marc is 710, so 780. So 560 versus 780, so $200 plus difference on that one. So 150 for the saint-sulpice, 200 plus for the Saint-Marc. Saint-Pierre, which is their most popular little card wallet, it's got 6 slots, 3 on each side, and then kind of like a thing in the front for receipts and stuff, or you can fold your money, but it's like a thin wallet, and I have it in the burgundy that I think I've shown you guys. But it's it's so cute. I love Louis Vuitton pocket organizer. It's pretty much the same size as that. And I want to get this one in red soon. So the Saint-Pierre card wallet is 610 euros in France, so $610 roughly. And in the US, it is $780, so 78, 80, so 850. So 610 I said? 610 versus 850, so $240 savings on that one. It's pretty good. Next, we're gonna have the... Okay, I just got the price in the US, so I didn't get the price in France, but the Grenelle passport cover, which is just like this passport cover that's kind of cool and I kind of do want because it keeps your passport and it's a little flashy with your passport, but is $700 in the US. So $700 in the US, so about $770 in the US. Don't know the France price, but if it were to be like, if we're talking 710 for the other things, so 560, maybe it's 550 in France. Maybe. Okay, so, and I really love that thing. It's so cute. It's like, because it's, and you can also like put like a notebook in there too. You could reuse it for like, put a little notebook pad paper and stuff and use it like that too, which they also have a Castiglione notebook thing, which is basically a notebook cover to like write your notes like the Ulysses from Hermes. But it also you can also buy this Castiglione paper from Goyard, which is their Goyard paper. It's thick and it's got the Goyard Y, chevron pattern, like kind of watermarked into the paper. The paper is like $100, and the Castiglione I think is like $600 or $700, so it's a little expensive. I mean, Goyard's pen is like $1,100 or $1,200 to get a pen with a Goyard little sliver, little case to hold it. It's just a regular blue or black ballpoint pen, but it gets a little Goyard case. They also have a water bottle that is like, I don't know, like $2,000, and it's just a Goyard like case to carry it with a strap to carry a water bottle. But I digress. Okay, so I could go on and on and on. I love talking about Goyard. I can talk so much about Goyard. Okay, so the Malesherbes. I also didn't get the French price for the Malesherbes. The Malesherbes is kind of like a coin purse thing, and that is going to set you back $680 in the US. So I see so much better math. 750, right? Yeah, 750 almost. So 680, 750. So it's probably like four something in France. So $200, $250 savings there. Maybe almost $300. That can't be right. It's probably two something. Okay. Yeah, because if this is 680, the same mark is 710, and in France the same mark is 560. So let's go down 30 just to be like kind of the same. So down 560 to 610 is 50 euros, and for these 710 to 780 is $70. So it's not the same, right? Yeah. It's not the same, it's a little bit more. So again, the Malesherbes 680, so let's say it's like 500. So it's $250. The Victoire insert, which is just this little, it could be used as a wallet, but it's literally got like one slot and then one thing. So it's more of like an insert you put inside the Victoire wallet is $450 US, so $500. Whereas in France, the Victoire insert is $350. So it's about the same, right? So 500, it's the exact same as the saint-sulpice. So $350 versus $500, so $150 savings there. The Victoire wallet, which is their regular bifold, 4 slots, two for money and receipts and stuff like that in the back, is 790 euros in France. So $790. And in the US, the Victoire, is $990. So $790 versus $990, and $990 is going to be, let's just say another $100. So $1,000 plus another 90, so $1090. Let's say $1090 versus $790, so $300 savings on the wallet. Okay, that's pretty significant. The St. Thomas is a wallet with a little money clip thing, and it is $780 in the US. So $850, $860. I don't think I got it in France. So $780, if we're saying $780, then it's probably the same as what the Saint-Pierre was, because Saint-Pierre is $780 in the US, so $610. So $610 versus $780, $850, $860. So $860 versus $710, so $250 savings, right? Or $610 versus $780, $250 savings. Wow, I used to be so much better at math, and now I cannot do it at all. Wait, $780, $850, $860, $610, $250. Yeah. I was so good at math. I was AP Calc, AB, and BC. I had a 5 on both of them. I used to be so good at math. That's so sad. But whatever, I don't use it anymore. Okay, well, actually I do. Okay, I'll rush up on that later. Or I should have just brought a calculator. That's what I should have done.
Never mind. Okay.
So, where was I? Okay, so that was the Victoire, and then we did the St. Thomas. The St. Florentin, which is a wallet with like a flap and a metal thing in it. The St. Florentin is $1,160. I'll start with the euros. 920 euros, so $920 versus $1,160. So let's say 1280. The 1280 versus 920. So $360 savings on the St. Florentin, if that's the one you want. I haven't seen a lot of those. Then there's the Goyard wallet, which is a long, how do I describe it? Like a long wallet that's got a bunch of slots on one side and then a flap on the other. So it's got like 6 or 7 slots on this side. 1, 2, 3. 6 slots on one side and then like just one flap on the other side. So that one is, they gave me the price for colors and black and tan broken out, but I think that was a mistake because they don't do that anymore. So it's $940 USD, so $1030. $1035. Don't have the France one. Actually, I think those are all the French prices I have. So $1035, so it's probably like $990. So that was $790. So like probably $750. So $750 versus $750 in France, roughly, versus $940, $1030. So almost $300 savings there. And I think those are all their SLGs. They're smaller. I didn't get prices on their like the Matignon, like the zippy long wallets, but those are going to be higher. They're probably going to be $1,300, $1,400, so $1,400, $1,500 plus tax in the US roughly. And if they're there, they're probably like 1,000 to 1,100 euros. So 400 to 500 ballpark on those. So, I mean, yeah, big savings on everything. Basically anywhere from 150 on the saint-sulpice all the way to like 300 on some of the bigger wallets and the zippy wallets, assuming, but at least 250, 260 on the bigger ones. I don't know if one of them was 300, I can't remember now. My memory is going to it's getting old. So, yeah, anyway, that's what I got. So good to know when you go, and if you want to go and buy it in France, get it in France if you can. You're allowed, like I said, 3 a year, but then that takes 2 of your bags away too. So if you go with France to get it, go with someone or go with as many people as you can, because everyone gets 5. So if you're friends that don't really care for Goyard, or they're friends that, you know, only want one thing and aren't going to go back, then get it under their account, and it resets at the beginning of every year. So you get 5 for the year, and they'll have to wait in line with you, but you get 2-hour wait. Sometimes 1.5 to 2 hour wait in France, depending, unless you get an appointment, which is really hard to get now. But some days they had like no line. Like there was, on my January trip, there were some days where there was literally no line, and I was shocked. And I'll talk more about that in my Goyard unboxing video from France, part 2, that I still have not posted, but I will. Everything I got then. So yeah, I mean, get it there if you can, otherwise get it here. But like if you're getting it here, get it from the store if you can. Try to get it distance sales. It's $30 to ship usually, unless you find a good deal on secondhand if you want. But try not to pay over those prices secondhand, because I do see people resell them for much higher. Especially, I mean, even the real, even fashion flat, like they have them. The saint-sulpice is listed at like $600-700 when it's $450. So $450 or $350. No, $450. $450. So $500. In the US, versus it's listed sometimes it's listed at least $600, $650, and sometimes those are the used ones. It can go up to 7 or 8, I think. It might have cooled down a little. I haven't checked in a little bit, but it used to be like that. What do you guys think? Are you guys willing to get in these things? Do your prices seem a little crazy? Goyard prices are kind of a lot higher than your Louis Vuitton or your Gucci or anything like that. Lower than Chanel for the most part. Hermes is like the gamut, right? They have their lower end things and their very high things. So, but what do you think of prices? Would you get any of these? Would you wait to get in France? What do you want to get? I would love to hear you guys say in the comments below as well. So anyway, I hope this video was helpful. If you guys liked it and you found it useful, please share with someone who you think might be interested, someone who loves Goyard. If you found it useful, also please consider giving it a like right now, and also subscribing to this channel if you want to hear more about Goyard or other brands or any other luxury brands, shoppings, unboxings, all those kind of things. Wear and tear, limited editions. I have a limited edition Goyard video coming up. I have another video about the Goyard Crossier and Boeing bags that were discontinued and the new bags that are coming in their place. I have a Goyard unboxing video, everything I got in France coming, and yeah, that's all I got. So if you guys like this video, please consider subscribing. Please smash that like button. Please share with your friends and family. If you hate it, share with your enemies and your exes. I know your time is valuable, and I know your time is precious, so I appreciate you spending your time here with me. Thank you guys. Love you. Bye.